Hi, my name is Ben, and I have been sober now for about a year, just coming up on a year, so I'm pretty excited about that. About a year ago, just a little over a year ago, I was at a point in my life where things were getting really bad. Alcohol had taken over my life, and I was a lost soul trying to find my way in a place where it was just dark, and I was miserable. And I finally got to a point with the help of some law enforcement to where I needed to make some change. And I was desperate to make that change. I wanted to make the change. I knew I needed to make the change. I knew I could do better, and I had better things in my life that were for me. But I just really wasn't sure where to start. And at some point, I ran into a friend that had mentioned a place that he'd gone to that had really worked out well for him. They'd received a lot of help, and that was the Chateau Recovery Center. And so that was a moment that changed my life forever. I had to ask him a few more times about it, and I did some more research, but that's how I found out about the Chateau, and it's been a life changer for me ever since. I'd heard of people going into treatment or recovery or rehab. It was always kind of one of those things in my mind where that's where you went if you really were just out of control and you were in big trouble. And it was just for people that really had some serious problems. And when it became evident that I was gonna have to go to some kind of treatment or rehabilitation or whatever, I was embarrassed. I was super embarrassed. I just couldn't believe that I'd come to a point in my life where it was necessary to get help to that extent. And so I was devastated at first. I finally came to my mind that I was like, there's no reason to be embarrassed about this. I'm trying to better my life, and I'm trying to do what's right, and I'm trying to figure things out, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of what it is that's causing me so much grief. And so I decided there was no shame in that. Now I look at it as it's one of those things that I did for me. That's one of the best things I've ever done for myself. I've been extremely grateful that I picked Chateau. It was the right people. I was here with the right clients, with the right staff at the right time. I had the privilege of working with the dogs while I was here, so I was able to take the dog out for walks every single morning. For the dog, but it was for me too. Get out in the morning and we'd go for walks before breakfast, and good exercise for me and good for the dog. And that was really some nice time, just to be able to go and walk around the block without, I just never felt like I was totally just trapped into one little area or anything like that. And it's such a beautiful area up here that it's pretty nice just to get up and just look around and enjoy the mountains, and there's a lot of serenity to be found up here. I really enjoyed a lot of the staff that were here and had a good relationship with them. I think it helped for me to I didn't see them as like authority, or I didn't see them as someone trying to work me over or hold me back or force me to do anything. I just saw them as friends. Yeah, I would definitely recommend the Chateau, and I have recommended it to other people that I've met that were looking for a way to not just recover, but gain control and some tools and all those kinds of things. And the Chateau, it definitely was the perfect place for me. Getting here was worth every bit of effort by far. So glad I came here.